Welcome to this presentation about the Edoofa Program. I am Angad Singh, the founder of the Edoofa Program, and we wanted to make this small video to make you understand the what, who, why, and how of this program. As students with aspirations of studying abroad through a scholarship, you all must have heard about the Edoofa Program and the $5 million scholarship fund, and which is the reason you're watching this video. Now, as we've counseled over thousands of African students over the last 12 months, and we have identified the most pressing questions that they have while pursuing the best higher education options in front of them. And so in this video, I'm going to start from the very basic. Well, Edoofa is a comprehensive and valuable higher education program designed to offer the most affordable and job-linked college programs to ambitious and deserving students. We believe quality higher education should be affordable, accessible to all, and should lead to a job or a profession. Now, well, that's a great vision, but you would want to know who is behind this vision, right? Well, Edoofa Program is a specialized higher education program run by an organization known as Anhad Edutrain Solutions Private Limited, which was founded in 2009 as education solutions provider to universities and colleges in India. Over the years, Anhad Edutrain organization has worked with over 250 plus colleges and universities in India and education ministries and bodies across India, Bhutan, Afghanistan, Nepal, and now in Africa. So the Anhad organization has been in the business of running employability courses, which basically means these programs designed to make college students employment ready and increase their ability to get employed. And the Anhad organization has worked with over 10,000 plus students over a span of 8 years. Now, all of that experience has led to the realization of a few basic problems regarding global higher education. Most students don't even know what is the best course to study for their own interests. Students don't have the best access to accurate information about the colleges that offer these courses that they want to study. The best quality higher education is very expensive and out of reach for most students. College education provides a degree, but rarely it equips students with the relevant skills that are needed in today's job markets. Well, then, with the right kind of mentoring and counseling, the first two problems can be solved. However, the biggest and the most important problems that we identified were the lack of employability and affordability in higher education. So we present to you the most comprehensive solution to these problems, the Edoofa Program, affordable college education through scholarships and internships. Now, you're thinking, well, this is great, but how does it work and am I eligible? Well, in a nutshell, Edoofa has raised a $5 million scholarship fund from over 200 plus education trusts in India that run these universities and colleges across India to offer attractive scholarships to meritorious students enrolled under the Edoofa program. Then, Edoofa has tied up with its industry partners to offer students part-time work opportunities and internships to pick up valuable job skills along with their college programs. What this means is that not only do Edoofa students or Edoofians get a guaranteed scholarship on tuition fees, they also get opportunities to work and intern while they are still schooling. Now, to truly understand how this program works, you need to learn a little bit about India first. Chances are, if you're watching this video, you are an African student who is looking at education opportunities to further your career but are frustrated with the lack of such opportunities or don't know where you could find them. Well, we have been in touch with over 1,000 such African students over the past 12 months and have realized that while most of them are not uninformed, meaning they have some information, but rather they are misinformed, they have wrong or incomplete information. Another very interesting point we observed was that most African students don't know much about India, in spite of the fact that India shares a lot in common with other African countries. We were surprised that most students were unaware that India was also a British colony, much like Nigeria, Ghana, Zimbabwe, Kenya, and other African nations. Well, India gained independence from the British rule after 200 years of slavery in 1947, only a decade before Ghana and Nigeria. Over the course of the British rule in India, India went from being one of the richest countries in the world to one of the poorest. Another fact that we realized that most African students were unaware of was the fact that in just 70 years of independence, India now has emerged as one of the richest countries in the world. In fact, India today is the third largest economy in terms of gross domestic product in purchasing power parity terms, and the fastest growing large economy in the world, outperforming even the United States and China, and well above the country that used to rule India, UK. Well, that's not all. Indians are seriously dominating technology and various other industries and global businesses. Indians have pushed the boundaries of innovation and have secured highly visible positions of power in global businesses. Check out the CEO of Google, Indian. Check out the CEO of Microsoft, Indian. The CEO of Pepsi, the CEO of MasterCard, Adobe, and the list goes on. All of them are Indians. Even the Dean of the prestigious Harvard Business School of Harvard University, you guessed it right, it is an Indian. The iconic automobile brands of Jaguar and Land Rover are not even owned by the British anymore. They are owned by Indian companies, the Tatas. Well, the point I want to make is India has really transformed. But do you want to know how did India go from a poor country in 1947 to one of the largest and the fastest growing economies in the world in such a small time frame? Well, if we were to study this transformation, we would truly be able to understand why the Edoofa program works and how really it is transforming the lives of African students. India has the second largest population in the world, and it's going to be the largest by 2025. India also has the largest population of young people, all equipped with the belief that education is a solution to poverty, while Africa is estimated to overtake the largest population of young people in the coming decades. And finally, the most important reason for this growth and prosperity is the education obsession. Indian parents view education as an investment which will reward their children with a return of a successful and a rich career. Another point to note is that while all this rapid rise has brought about a lot of economic growth, a large part of India is still developing. Wherein lies the opportunities for the students from underdeveloped countries like Africa and rest of Asia to get first world services in India in third world costs. Now, to truly understand the opportunities of the Edoofa program, we need to look at the Indian education system. Well, after US, India is now becoming the preferred choice for higher education of foreign nationals. Because of the population and the need to service, India has developed a very robust higher education system over the last decade. And the new government has been promoting India as a hub for international students, therefore offering great scholarships and bonuses. There has also been massive investment in the Indian education system. The Indian government has spent a lot on education infrastructure, set up nearly 30,000 colleges in the last 2 decades. This is where Edoofa has leveraged an opportunity to bring scholarships to deserving and meritorious students. Along with the fact that India has set up a lot of colleges and built infrastructure for college education, it is worth noting that due to a large part of India is still developing, there are unique opportunities for international students with respect to cost. Let us study the comparison of cost of education in various education destinations. Well, just the cost of living in some of these countries like China, Germany, Canada, UK and US range from around $12,000 to $15,000 per year. And this is just the cost of living. The entire cost of education, including living, accommodation, tuition, etc., comes to anywhere between $10,000 to $35,000 per year. This is US dollars. $10,000 to $35,000 per year. And this is just the starting range. Now, if you were to compare this to India, the cost of education, including tuition, accommodation and living expenses, comes to about $6,000 to $8,000 per year. However, with the scholarship opportunities under the Edoofa program that I spoke about earlier in the video, this cost is brought down to an unbelievably low price of around $2,000 to $3,000 per year. Oh, you must be wondering, how is it that you can get a degree from India under the Edoofa program at almost 1/15 the cost of UK and US and about 1/5 the cost of China and Germany? This seems too good to be true, right? Well, when we told you Edoofa is committed to its vision of affordable education, we really meant it. Now, you must all ask, what about the other benefits of Edoofa? about the problem of the lack of employability. Let us talk about Edoofa Program and its benefits. Not just the $5 million scholarship fund, there are enormous benefits of Edoofa, right from expert career counseling, which helps you get advice and mentorship to select the courses and colleges of your dreams. We provide to you an exclusive opportunity wherein you can apply to as many universities and colleges through the Edoofa program, wherein you don't have an application fee. Your application form fees is waived off. Edoofa brings an exclusive higher education concierge services which help you right from your college search to form filling, visa and travel guidance. Not only that, Edoofa services stay with you throughout your education experience, throughout your higher education course in India. We provide to you industrial training, 3 months job training free of cost. On top of it, Edoofa provides internships and part-time job opportunities which help you earn while you learn from your very first year. This helps you build necessary skills as well as earn valuable income. Now, as you can see, the student life cycle with Edoofa. Not only does Edoofa provide to you affordable college education through a scholarship in your dream college, Edoofa's 3-month job training program helps you get access to internships and part-time jobs to build up valuable skills and self-confidence by earning valuable income to support yourself. The combination of knowledge, skills, and attitude forms the bedrock of a successful career for an Edoofa student. Finally, let me talk to you about the kind of students that Edoofa is looking for. Yes, you heard me right. There is a selection process. Edoofa is not open to all. Edoofa is looking for students who are passionate and who have shown a high level of academic preparation, who are ready to pursue these international study abroad programs. While the problems of affordability and employability are all taken care of by Edoofa, but what we are looking for is the right attitude and the level of academic preparation. So connect with your counselor, go through the eligibility process, give your academic credentials, your transcripts, verify and check whether you are eligible. You may have to undergo an interview process with one of our program directors, and if you are selected, well, we would surely welcome you under the Edoofa program.